Hello and welcome to Lauren Loves Color. This is Lauren. I am here to share with you and do my January wrap up. So as you can probably see in the title, I finished 26 pages this month. I worked in 18 different books. I did 7 non-color by number books and 11 color by number books. As well as I'm going to share with you kind of my stats for social media as well. From December into January, I gained 36 subscribers. I now have a total of over 2,000 subscribers. So welcome. I am ecstatic about that. I could not believe I finally reached 2,000, especially considering my uploads have not been as frequent. So I am so grateful for all of you who have shown love to this channel over time, kind of through the thick and thin, through the times where I'm uploading a ton, and through the times that I'm not. I'm very grateful for that. So thank you all for being here and for continuing to support me, as well as the Instagram. I've gained about 17 followers on there. I'm a little over 1,200 followers on Instagram as well. I've had a lot more fun uploading some things on Instagram and posting. I post all my pages there and things as well. So even if you don't see as regular content from me on my main channel, you can also always go and engage me on Instagram. I really have been ecstatic this month because I feel like things are getting back to normal per se, in the sense that I'm doing buddy colors again. I'm really enjoying what I'm coloring. I'm not feeling as overwhelmed as I did before. So yeah, things have a way of always ending up working out. So I appreciate you being patient with me. Also, my lighting is kind of crap. It is raining and disgusting outside. So I know there's going to be a lot of glare. So I apologize for that. You're not here for that. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the color by number books first. So the first book that I have from you is from Frosted Cookies and Cakes. This is a new book to be this month. This is from Alice Mills Publishing. This is the newest release that they had. And I really, really love these books. I think they're adorable. I went ahead and just did this one page here. So everything is like a cookie type or baked good type theme. So these are supposedly some winter cookies of like a winter hat, a glove, and then some looks to be like snowflakes. So enjoyed getting to complete that one. And I just did these in alcohol marker. Actually, my alcohol markers, I know that yellow, but they don't yellow on this paper for some reason, which is really nice. The next one that I did was Kawaii Cuties. This was also a new book to me. This was the release before Frosted Cookies and Cakes. And I completed, I think, at least 2 pages in here. So here's my little notes to myself about what matches what color. But I did Playful Pup and did this one. I'm going to try to hold the page up a little bit so that the glare doesn't get in the way. So that one is super cute. I also did Kitten Dreaming. Did that one. Very cute. And I also did this one in the back of the little rainbow cloud. So super, super cute. Really, really love these. These books are adorable. Look at how cute the images are on the back, a little pig in space. So really like these 2 releases from Alice Mills. I think these are excellent. So I know that I will keep those around. Next, this is from Kickback and Color by Number Animals to Music. This is volume 2. So I just did a color in chat for a page in this book. This is one of the books from the Dollar Tree. And when I was kind of going through my books and figuring out what I wanted to color, this one just kind of popped out to me and was like, you know what? I really like this one. And this is a really good book. So I did this parrot guy here. All of this is done in alcohol marker, and then I used some water brush markers that I have that are Ohuhus to do the shading in here. And then there's some gel pen and just some washi tape for the border. I think that turned out really lovely. This was the one that I did for my color in chat. So I did the armadillo. Again, same things, alcohol marker, water brush marker, washi tape, white gel pen. And he turned out super, super cute. And then I did this one back here, which is probably one of my favorite finishes for the month. I did this cute little dog. It's perfect for like Valentine's Day with the hearts and stuff in the background. I think he's super, super cute. So I did those. Next, I did one out of Color by Number Christmas Mosaic. This is by Sunlife Drawing. It is my goal to finish this book this year. I only have 5 more pages to go after this, so I'm hoping that I'm kind of setting a goal, at least do one a month. but if I do more, then I can kind of do more and get ahead. So I finished this page back here. And I'm going to give you guys an update on some of these little tags, these note pals. I presented these in a haul, I think for the month of December. They're absolutely horrid. They're absolutely horrible. They do not stick well at all. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with them. Now I did only open the Cool Treats one, this one here, but I'll look at the other ones, but these might just be trash. They're not good. They do not stick very well to the pages at all, which is really disappointing because they're really super cute. So yeah, so I did this one here. So 5 more pages to go, and then I will be done with this book. I did this one. This was a new release by Sunlife Drawing. This is their color by number flower stencils. And I did this page here. This one got quite a lot of, I guess, likes on Instagram for the month. These, again, I'm just kind of really been in this mood of doing some shading with markers. So this one I used alcohol marker. I shaded with alcohol marker and then just used some white Posca, it looks like, to kind of jazz it up a little bit. I really like the black backed pages in here. The white pages just look a bit more intimidating to me. So I wish they were all in the black backgrounds, but you know, you get what you can. So, but I do really like this. I love tulips. Tulips are one of my absolute favorite flowers. Next, I did Mystery Mosaics Wow Cartoons. This is by the Belba family. This was a dedication to Shelley Lewis. And so I did this page here with Cinderella, who's like one of my absolute favorite princesses. I don't know what I used for this. Did I use alcohol marker? Maybe? I'm not quite sure what I used in this. It looks water-based, so I'm going to guess it's water-based. This might be my Ohuhu brush markers that I used. I'm not 100% sure, but I like coloring these in. I just feel like they do better than not having them colored in. This one has a lot of really cute pages in it. I've seen a lot of people complete some really, really cute stuff in here. So yeah, so that's Mystery Mosaics Wow Cartoons. Next, this is 50 Gorgeous Patterns Color by Number. This is one of the newest releases from Sachin Sachdeva for this month. And I did this page here. Again, just using my outline method as well to kind of outline the pattern here. This gives me very, like, you know, Aztec, Native American type vibes. And I think it's really, really pretty. So that one is lots of fun. I also have Color Questopia, Fairyland, color by number. And if you're interested in any of these books, I, as always, have them linked down below as well. And I did this one here, same idea, alcohol marker, did some shading. What I like about this one is I kind of made this in the likeness of my daughter, Emma. The little girl here, kind of reminds me of her. So I colored her with the same skin tone and hair color as my daughter. And I really like this. I was somewhat worried about how the faces would look. So the line work around the face is very light in comparison to elsewhere. So like if you see on this one, you can kind of see the line work's very thin. And so I was like, I wonder how that's going to look when it's all completed. But you can't, it blends in really nicely once it's colored in. Like it's a nice look. So I'm really, really happy about that. And I really didn't have a hard time at all coloring her face or her hair or anything. So I really like this one. This is a really cute book and I'm excited to color more in that one. Next is the newest release by Prachi, Dewan, Sachdeva. This is the Valentine Ceramic Tiles color by number. And this one I colored here. This was the first one that I did. Again, that same outlining technique. I really stuck with one type of coloring method and just went for it. And then I did this one here, which was a little bit different. I did this with Michaela Dodge. She's at MD Dodge. And I did this one. And so what I did here was color it with some kind of random alcohol markers that I had, and then outlined it in glitter gel pen and glitter marker. So if you can see the really pretty shine on the page. I think that looked pretty cool. Just kind of wanted to do something a little bit different. So, and Danielle always does that too. And oh my gosh, yeah, lots and lots of pretty glitter on this page. This is from Chibi Girls Volume 2. This one also was a buddy color, and this was with Amanda Downey. She's at Downey Amanda on Instagram. And I did this one here, this little girl with this hummingbird. It's really nice. I've got all that glitter on my hands. Get some glitter on the page. Yeah, make it sparkle. So really like that one. This is a really cute book too. I really enjoyed this book, the Chibi Girls book. I like coloring characters, and so that one has really worked out nicely. All right, this is Papercut Art, Little Dwarfs Color by Number. This is from Sachin Sachdeva. So this is the newest release in his Papercut Art series. It just came out not that long ago, so if you haven't heard about it, you can definitely go and see my flip through. I did this guy here, just this kind of lazy guy hanging out by the beach. Again, same thing, alcohol marker. I used water-based markers to do the outlining here, and just some white gel pen. And I think he looks great. And I just did a little washi tape border. I've also been kind of enjoying doing that. Kind of give the picture a little bit of flair. And then now we're going to get into my non-color by number. So the very first one that I have for you, this is from Alexandra Franzese. Let me adjust my camera for you here. This is Cute and Lovely Coloring Book. This is actually published by Jade Summer, but it was illustrated by Alexandra Franzese. I did this one here. This one was a triple or quadruple buddy color. I did this with Michaela Renee. I did this with Emily, who's Michaela is at Michaela Renee on YouTube, or she's just Michaela Renee on YouTube. She's at Michaela Renee Coloring, I believe, on Instagram. Emily, she is Color Me Impressed on YouTube, and then Meg, who is at Meg's Art Atrium on Instagram. Meg, unfortunately, isn't going to be making any videos for right now, but you can definitely still go follow her on Instagram. We did this triple buddy color with this little llama here. I absolutely love this. I did my little standard outlining method again, and then in the background, I used, I think, palette pastels to just do, I used different colors. I used yellow, like a peach color, and then I used like a hot pink color, but it kind of blends to more of an orange. Really, really love this. Is that the only page I did in this book? That might be the only page I've done in here. This book is really cute. This one does have duplicates, but this one's really cute. I can totally imagine getting more done in here during the month of February. I've really been on an Alexandra Franzese kick. I really love her illustrations. They're simple enough to where they're not too complex, and the images are just adorable. So I really like how this one turned out. Next, this was kind of a random one that I just ended up coloring at the end of the month. This is Yummy Puns. This is a kids coloring book from Racine, but of course we all know even if it's a kid's book, it can still be colored by an adult. This one was just really easy and simple. I did 3 pages on just a day where I was just getting some random coloring done. I did this one that says we go together like macaroni and cheese, and alcohol marker again, and then I used some dual metallic gel pen to kind of go around the hearts on the outside. I did some blending with some alcohol markers too to kind of give that gradient effect on top, and I absolutely love this page. I think it is super, super cute. And so this page surprisingly has a lot of like couples type images in here, so this one might be pulled out again for February for Valentine's Day because there's a lot like that. Just like this one. This was the first one that I did. That is we go together like PB and J, and so I did peanut butter and jelly, and so I used some Jelly Roll glaze around the outside here to kind of make it look a little bit more wet. I used a glitter highlighter that I had for the hearts up here, glitter gel pen down here, and just kept it pretty simple. Thought that one was cute. And then last but not least is this adorable one. I did the avocado, which is this cute little cat, and I kept him pretty simple. Just some white gel pen, some alcohol markers, and I think he looks really, really cute. So really, really love this book. I'd only ever colored one other page in here, and so I'm tempted to do a lot more because the images in here are just really, really cute. And again, super, super easy. I was watching Michelle, who's Kids and Caboodles on YouTube, and she had colored out of a for January out of a Jen Racine book, and so that's what kind of inspired me to pull this one out too and to finish a few pages in it, because I really love her illustrations and her style. All right, another Alexandra Franzese book. This is Cute and Magical. And so lots of those cute books came out this month from her. So I did this one. This one I did as a buddy color with Meg from @Meg's Art Atrium over on Instagram. And I did this unicorn. This one I actually did with alcohol marker and then did crayon for shading. So, and then there's lots and lots of stickles on this page for sure. It's definitely very, very glittery. And I love it. I think it's really, really cute. So I was tempted to color more in this book, but just didn't have time either. So again, just really love Alexandra Franzese's, her illustration style is really, really nice. So thank you, Meg, for coloring in this with me. This one was a lot of fun. Next, 50 Christmas Miniatures by Kameliya Angelkova. I will definitely be bringing out a book of hers for the month of February. She has the 50 Romantic Miniatures, which is one of my absolute favorites that I will definitely be bringing out. But I feel like I didn't get enough time to color in this book during the month of December. I didn't get around to coloring much, so I definitely wanted to bring this back out and to show this one some love. So I did a couple of these at the very beginning of January. I did this cute fox here, and there's a lot of winter themed pages in here too. And with this one, I used my towel tree markers and just some white gel pen. I think that one turned out really cute. I did kind of more bolder choices of color in this one. And then I did this one, which I really love, which is my camel. I think I used the Ohuhu pastel markers. No, I didn't. I ended up just using my towel tree markers here. Did some white gel pen, and I think this one turned out really, really cute too. Little Christmas camel. Next is going to be Deborah Muller. So I did a page out of Artsy Girls coloring book. Really, really love this book too. I know there's a lot of people doing color alongs in this book as well. So I don't think I would be able to complete this book this year, but definitely want to color more out of here. So if you're interested in buddy coloring out of here, definitely let me know, because I love this book so much. So I did this buddy color with a first time buddy color with Emily, who is Emily's Coloring Corner on YouTube. You can also find her on Instagram, and we did this lovely lady together. She has got a lot of sparkle, so I used a lot of stickles on her. I did stickles all on these ribbons here. I did stickles on the music notes here. I did some gel pen on the fan. I did some stickles on the flowers, stickles on her dress, and then I used some glitter marker for kind of these little under layers of the dress, some gel pen for her eyes, and glitter gel pen on her earrings, and then did some jelly roll glaze on the stockings. So and on the music notes. So I really, really love how this turned out. I think this turned out spectacular. This has got to be, this is probably my favorite. Dare I say it? I think it is. I think this is my favorite finish of the month for sure. So thank you, Emily, for doing this one with me. I thought this one was great. I was slightly intimidated when I started coloring in this book. But I really love how she turned out. So I'm hoping to continue that and to get some more coloring adventures out of this one, because this one is adorable. I also did a buddy color out of the Girlfriends coloring book. This book was gifted to me by Debbie with Miss Sweet's Crafting Therapy, and so I wanted to do a buddy color with her in it. So we chose this page here, and this is like the perfect way that I would like to spend my Friday night. I used my towel tree markers in here, and I think I used this was the first page that I used my water markers to do the outlining. And I really love it. They're just hanging out on the couch, eating pizza, cookies, cupcakes, having a glass of wine. Like, what is there not to like? So I really, really love this page a lot. So thank you, Debbie, for coloring this with me. I really am enjoying this one and really like how this page turned out. Oh, and I colored her like in the likeness of me. I'm pretty sure I have pants almost exactly like that. I wear pink a lot. I have blonde hair, blue eyes, and so I really made this to look like me, and that's what it ended up being. So super, super cute. Really had a good time with that. And then last but not least, this is Whimsy Girls at Work. This is a Hannah Lynn book, and I did a page in here because Danielle Denny Buttons was doing like her monthly buddy color, and she chose one from the new Hannah Lynn book. I don't own that book, nor do I necessarily want to own it. I feel like it's a little bit too detailed for me, but I do own this one, and I do love this one. So every time Danielle or somebody does a Hannah Lynn, I usually end up coming back to this book. This book, if you don't know, has been through some things with me. I started coloring this at the very beginning of my coloring journey, and have made some really big mistakes in this book as I was learning to use alcohol marker, but it's one of those where I know when this book is complete or near complete, I will have shown my progress, you know, over time. So this was the page that I did out of this book. The picture that Danielle had was a plane, and but it had this like the cloud background in the back, and she did some really cool things with really beautiful colors in the background. Well, I wanted to do something that had something a little bit of a similar vibe that had some of the clouds in the backgrounds. And so I was kind of flipping through this book, and then I found this page, and I was like, I really like just the page itself. I think it's a really nice illustration. So I did this one here, alcohol marker, water based markers to do the shading on here. And she just looks like she is in charge. She's ready to handle that fire. She's, you know, she's all kind of like, you know, got, you know, scars and dust and stuff all over her. So she's ready to take action. And I really, really love how it turned out. The background, what I largely used was the Stress Oxides in the background, and two or three different colors, like gray and red and like orange. And then I used Prismacolor pencil to go back through and to redefine the cloud outlines and to do a little bit of shading there to kind of make it look right. So I'm not 100% happy with the backgrounds, but for the most part, I do like it. And I do think it conveys the you know, feeling and theme that I want. So yeah, so I think she turned out pretty good. I'm glad I'm still making progress on this book. Yeah, this was the more complicated version of the page that I did as well. I think I've largely done that, but some of these other ones that have a lot of details, I may not do that detailed of a page. So that is all that I have for you today. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Thank you all for being dedicated subscribers and just showing me love and support throughout this whole past year. I'm over a year on YouTube now, again, just back at it with coloring, and I've really been enjoying watching everybody else's videos and content. Keep it coming. It's been keeping me well entertained, and I know I enjoy seeing people's completed pages, so I hope you enjoyed seeing my video as well. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what's going on with you, what book you like. Were there any finished pages that you enjoyed or any questions that you have? I'd be happy to answer those for you, and we'll talk again soon. Bye, everyone.